Okay, so now we're going to try to do different case scenarios for each one of these different models or theories. For juncture or juncture-disjuncture theory, give you an example, somebody in juncture and somebody in disjuncture. Somebody in juncture. There was a scientist by the name of Stephen Hawking. You may have heard of him. He's quite famous. He had ALS, and he spent a large part of his life, professional life, in a wheelchair. But he's very productive, and he wrote a lot of books, and he was famous, traveled all around, spoke, how he could speak through his electronic kind of speaking device. I would say Stephen Hawking, as a disabled professor, for most of his life, was in juncture. Even though he was disabled, he was in juncture. He had meaning, occupational engagement in his life the majority of the time. Disjuncture. I would say somebody who breaks their leg is temporarily in disjuncture. And they're in disjuncture those moments when they're trying to get to class, when they're trying to drive, trying to get across the parking lot, up the stairs, dealing with the crutches, all that stuff, elevator, trying to get comfortable, struggle. They're in that disjuncture kind of thing. Social model of disability. It's not the disability, it's not the medical diagnosis that's disabling you. It's the physical barrier and the social stigma. Think of the wheelchair guy trying to get up the stairs. I'm not disabled. Lack of a ramp is disabling me. Medical model of disability. Let's go back to the guy in the wheelchair. He is disabled because he had a car accident and he suffered a C7 spinal cord injury and he lost use of his legs. Moral model of disability. Think of the man in the wheelchair again. He is disabled because it is his fault. He is the cause of the disability. He was on drugs, lost control of his car, slid off the road, hit a telephone pole, paralyzing himself. Okay. If you're just recording this, I would like you to read those stories and try to answer these questions. I would probably read both of them. They're very, very short. These are questions. Hopefully you got those while you're going through the lecture. Go back and listen to what you need to listen to. All the answers should be there. Definitely be ready to give an example of each one of those kinds of disability theories, models. We have the lab on Thursday. Make sure you bring your toolkit with you to lab on Thursday. We'll be doing a lot of review stuff. Transfers, goniometry, manual muscle testing, kind of condensing human movement class into one quick review kind of class. So I'll see you guys on Thursday.